Alright lads, how you all doing? My name's Hysteria and this is my first upload here for Team NrV and I just want to say first of all, right, thanks to the lads for uploading this. It actually really means a lot and I'm very happy to be on board with the rest of the team because, you know, when I went over and I seen the promo on IGC, got myself a little excited and then I seen the lads that were joining the team and like we got quite a few familiar faces from IGC, so I am expecting big things out of this channel and I'm just happy to be a part of it. And the gameplay I'm giving you here is terrible. It's a bit of free-for-all here on mission and I'm using the MP7 with a silencer and a backup as an ACR, but even so I'm still terrible at the game. I don't play it that often. I play Battlefield. I'm not allowed to say that on this channel. And yeah, basically it was the only gameplay I got where I didn't like just get killed by corner campers, because there seems to be a lot of that carry on going on in free for all and kill confirm fellas just like waiting for you around corners, and it just makes any gameplay look terrible if like the other team isn't trying as well and just failing in general. But they're just being noobs and they're trying to kill you. It just makes the gameplay look quite bad. So yeah, this is the best it's going to get out of me at this time. At the moment. And yeah, so lads, what I wanted to talk to you about was like exams and stuff. Like for many of you who don't know, I'm in college in Dublin at the moment and I'm just after going back, but see, we do our Christmas exams in January. For anyone who didn't know that, we do our exams in January, like after Christmas, so like makes no sense whatsoever. But anyone like tell me in the comments if you felt the same way when you went into the exam. But do you feel like you're doing your leaving cert again? Like obviously I'm talking to the fellas who like 18 years or over or so. But do you feel like you're doing your leaving cert again? Because I certainly did when I went in for my exams. And luckily I have myself a nice little college course that doesn't involve too much exam work, so I haven't seen much of it. But when I went in, like, we do our exam in a big hall, like, you know, like the gym. And our gym is in like the main building in the college, and it's big, like it's got a basketball court in it, so like, you know, that kind of size you can imagine. And like there was about, I'd say easily 200, 300 students in there, and like there's only like 50 or 60 students in my like entire course for my year, and so there was like different years doing different exams all the time, right? Like, Janie Mac, what's going on here? But yeah, they were actually doing 4 different exams all in the same room, you know. So unlucky for me, I was sitting beside a person doing another exam, so there was no way I could cheat there. Shit. And but it was just weird because, like, you know, the way in your leaving cert you had the person, like, actually you probably had like 2 or 3 people. It depends where you're from. I'm from Meath, and there was about 120 in my 6th year. So we had like 2 or 3 people at the top of the exam hall, and their job was to give out the paper and then for like 3 hours just eat biscuits and bring in cups of tea and stuff. And they were so loud when they were drinking cups of tea. I remember one of them like dropped the cup of tea and it was just went everywhere. We were like, we were all laughing. It's like they were trying to, you know, keep order because it is a leaving cert exam, you know. And oh, it was just all around hectic. But when I went in, right, at the top of these tables, like, these tables were huge. Like, they were real long. It was like sitting before a fucking council or something. Cause, and then they had the top dog. Oh, and didn't she just love herself? Like, this is an elderly woman in probably about her 50s or 60s or so. Anyway, she looked ancient. And she was wearing, like, a suit and everything. And they gave her a microphone to talk to us, like, to communicate with us, to outline the rules and shit. And it's like, you don't need a microphone. Like, anyone that can talk can project their voice down, you know, a room the size of a basketball court. Like, I know I could, and I'm sure all of you could as well, unless you're retarded. And she was just walking up and down the line with this microphone in her hand, and she had like the cord swinging in the other. She was like wrapping it around her finger, and we could, you know, that sound where like someone's tapping on a microphone. It's like, well, not like that at all anyway, but you know what I'm saying. And she was doing that and she was absolutely head wrecking, and our exam was supposed to start at like 12:30, and in the end we didn't like start the exam until 12:45, and the rule was you're not allowed to leave within the first hour or in the last 15 minutes, but I took it as my courtesy to get out of there after 45 minutes of the exam starting, because I'd been in that room for an hour. I'd been ready for that exam for an hour, so like I wasn't going to miss my lunch or anything for it. So screw you, woman. And she thought she was the business. She thought she was absolute business. So that's just something I wanted to brush on there. Sorry, I just went off on a bit of a rant. I don't exactly like college exams or studying for them whatsoever. Even though, silly question. Like, I was asked to, in my exam, right? I was asked to outline 5 different types of meetings. And I was like, what? I put down, like, annual general meetings and parent-teacher meetings and shit. But what a silly question to ask. It's just so stupid. Anyway, like, I'll send you all a copy of my exam paper. Anyway, sorry, I went off on a bit of a rant. Anyway, I just want to show you this gameplay here, because I'm using the specialist, and what I have set up is my first one to be hardline, my second one to be assassin, and my third one to be scavenger. I find that to be the best setup, because I know you're like, hardline, like, but hardline is very effective because it means that you get your other perks faster, and of course then it brings you onto the specialist. So, you know, bit of genius there. I'm sure you all knew that anyway. It doesn't take much of a genius there anyway. Talking shite, Jesus, someone feed me beer. I need a beer. But anyway, back to fucking reality. I wanted to just give a big shout out to Andy, to Davey for uploading this video, even though like they're watching it and they're like, why did we let this Egypt onto our team? He's just completely useless. And yeah, just saying, thanks very much, lads, for letting me become a part of this. I know this channel's gonna get very big. Watch out for me on IGC as well. I have a video sent in there if you are interested in more of a Battlefield approach to things, because the reason I'm so bad at Modern Warfare 3 is because I just play Battlefield all the time. So if you asked me to do a team deathmatch in that, I'm sure you'd probably have a better video to look at. And down here is a fail. I thought like there was like loads of lads down here, but it turns out to be shite. Oh, I'm so useless. I'm so ugly I can't even get slow kids into my van. Oh, and oh, look at that kill cam there. Anyway, this has been Hysteria. If you liked the video, give it a like. I know it doesn't mean anything, but you know, it's great to hear any feedback or comments. Come over to my channel. I'm after dropping the microphone. Good luck.